Hello, sports fans. Welcome to the OU Football Preview Show. I'm Rick Heath. Al Eschbach with me, Shawn Norman of XR Tickets, and we are at XR Tickets. Second time we've been here, a lot of fun. Shawn, thank you so much for letting us come in.
Thanks for coming out. We enjoy having guests and showing off our place and entertaining our customers here.
Well, you know, it's a great place to entertain customers. You got a full beverage area back here. You got a basketball court out front, and you've got some hardworking staff that will take care of the customers' needs.
Absolutely.
You know, what kind of tickets you need, it doesn't matter. Concert tickets, OU season tickets, individual game tickets, or pro football. XR Tickets and Entertainment can take care of that for you. Al, OU took care of business like we thought they would against UTEP. Pretty vanilla type offense that Lincoln Riley and Baker Mayfield trotted out.
Well, the thing that you like, I don't care who you're playing, when you complete 19 or 20 passes, that's absolutely ridiculous. And they just weren't all dump ball. If he threw the ball long, probably should have been at least 19 for 19. Interference should have been called on the one incompletion, but that's pretty amazing. And Kyler Murray, the guy that's going to be the quarterback the next few years if the Baker leaves, he only missed one pass.
Well, his first pass,
right.
He missed it, and then he hits 10 straight.
Yeah.
I mean, he looked really good. So, you know, OU's going to be all right in quarterback. Offensive line did good. Running backs, we didn't know who was going to be the starter. Adams
right.
come out.
And Adams was the most impressive to me. So, Ronnie Anderson was maybe a step slow. Sutton did some good things. Sherman's a guy, maybe a goal line power guy, not a lot of explosiveness. So, they're not going to be near what they were last year, running back. Now, receiver, they're really good.
Yeah, and receiver, and Shawn, you know, the tight end, Mark Andrews, I asked Lincoln Riley, you know, what the offensive coordinator this year saw in him that he didn't see last year. And he goes, hey, he's taking over the position. You know, he's more confident and all that. What were your thoughts on Mark Andrews?
Oh, I mean, obviously probably an underutilized weapon that we had last year. You know, it's a hard guy to cover. And even the other freshmen tight end that we've got as well. So I think they've seen some things on film that they're going to try to really get him involved.
And well, they should. And he certainly got the attention of the Ohio State defensive coordinator. Hey, we are at XR Entertainment in Midtown here in Oklahoma City, across from Fazler Hall. If you're looking for the best tickets for football, concerts, or pro football, OU football, any of that, give a call, 600-9111. We'll be right back from XR Entertainment after this. Great segment brought to you by XR Tickets and Entertainment. XR Tickets has the best in OU season football tickets or single game tickets. If you're looking for OU football tickets, give them a call at 600-911, or you can go to xrtickets.com. And not only do they have OU great tickets for OU, but they also have pro football tickets, Dallas Cowboys, any of the other pro football teams that you might want, they can get those. And concerts. All the local concerts, they have the best tickets, and any concert in the nation that you like, they can get the tickets. So if you're looking to be entertained by great football or concerts, call XR Tickets at 600-911. Or they also have a limo service that will take you back and forth. And as a matter of fact, they are our partner. We're going to be giving away 4 tickets and a limo ride back to the game and back for the West Virginia game. We'll talk more about that next week on how to enter that. That's xrtickets.com or XR Tickets. Give them a call at 600-9111.
Stem cell therapy, now offered at Laser Light Skin Clinic. Dr. Victoria Johnson and the staff at Laser Light now recommend stem cell therapy if you have chronic pain or arthritis in your hands, shoulders, knees, or hips. You might consider this new inventive therapy, which promotes normal tissue healing and the production of new cartilage. We can help you regain your youthful vitality and gusto. Please call Laser Light Skin Clinic today to schedule your free consultation.
And welcome back. OU Football Preview Show. Rick Heath, Al Eschbach, Shawn Norman from XR Tickets and Entertainment here in the Midtown area. If you're looking for OU season tickets, single game tickets, concert tickets, any ticket you're looking for, not only locally, but around the country, right, Shawn? You can get tickets from around the country, concerts, game tickets, and all that available here at XR Tickets.
Yeah, whether it's Las Vegas, New York, whether you're going to concert, sport, theater, NASCAR, golf, boxing, wrestling, UFC, we do it all around the country.
There, xrtickets.com. Al, Shawn, the Ohio State coming up, we saw them play Indiana. Indiana gave them a really, really good game for about 3 quarters, and then I think the strength and overall ability of Ohio State wore them through.
Yeah, no, they've got a lot of great athletes all over the board at Ohio State. A lot of skilled guys. Offensive line looked really good. Defensive line is definitely one of their strengths, and it's kind of going to be strength on strength. With OU's offensive line and Ohio State's defensive line.
Al, your thoughts?
OU will have no success running the ball. You may even try to keep them. They're going to have no success. The weakness of Ohio State is a pass. Indiana had, going into early in the fourth quarter, 345 yards passing. You can throw the ball. You cannot run it on them.
Now, will they continue to try it? I mean,
I think you try it, but then when you see you can't do much on it, maybe the quarterback run game.
So maybe you think the quarterback run game might open it up a little bit?
No, I just think that's who's going to get you the yards.
So you think that's
the quarterback?
The quarterback run game.
If I said who's going to be the leading rusher, I might say Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, but you're right. I mean, as good as OU's offensive line is purported to be, can they run block? I think that's the biggest question of the game.
I think they can against every other team but Ohio State.
Yeah, so I'm saying, but they may not be able to run block against Ohio State.
Right. Yeah.
And to me, that's where it's going to be won or lost. Is there if they can run block, OU's got a really good chance.
Yeah, but they're not going to be able to. I mean, I'm sorry, they're not going to be able to.
And that you may be right, but if they
like Indiana, you throw the ball. That's their weakness. So you throw the ball.
Yeah,
345 yards.
Yeah, and they lost 3 defensive backs in the NFL draft last year, so they've got 3 brand new defensive backs in there. And Baker Mayfield has shown he's probably a little bit better than the Indiana passer.
Yeah, but he wasn't last year. He gave him 14 points. Interception went to a touchdown, then the other pick next first play. He gave him 14 points. You take that Cyber misses a field goal on the opening drive. That's 17 points. You cannot do that against a team like this.
Especially in Ohio State.
I don't care if you were paying them Hoboken. You can't do that.
You can't give that much up to a quality team like Ohio State.
Absolutely, you can't.
And Shawn, we were talking about the offensive defensive lines. OU's defensive line, I think this year is a little better than they were last year.
Certainly looks like they've got more team speed, definitely more active, definitely more. When you get experience too, I mean, that makes a big difference. Gallimore and those guys, they're going to be better. And obviously, they've seen what Ohio State had last year. Ohio State's not any better this year than they were last year, in my opinion. So, it's not like they're going to be shocked when they come out there. I think there was a little bit of shock, last year from some of their team speed.
Well, then last year they picked on that OU corner.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one thing this year that I think the strength that OU will be able to bring. Their weakness is linebacker with the middle linebacker with the starting freshman. They've got a good solid front 4, and their defensive backs are better. With Jordan Thomas, Stephen Parker, a year older. We got Will Johnson. We'll see. He seems to be doing better. But Parnell Motley is a lot better than what they had last year.
Scary thing is middle linebacker. Really, really, really scary.
Well, when they do misdirection on those running plays, he could be over here and there's nobody in the middle, and boom, they could spring one up the middle very easily. I can see that happening. And so I think Baker Mayfield is the key for OU, Al. I think you've been on top of that for a long time.
You got to score points against them. You just got to. They're going to score points. You got to score points. You can't make mistakes. Can't turn it over. And I think we all think here that Baker Mayfield's the best quarterback in the country. Well, I want Baker to play like Shawn Watson did against Alabama.
Yeah, play to that quality.
Play to that level.
And Shawn, one of the things about Baker Mayfield last year, he admitted he tried too much. He tried to do too much on his own.
Yeah, you can't be Superman overnight. I mean, he's obviously a great quarterback, but when you try to force the ball, you try to hang on to it too long, bad things can happen. And
the question was asked of Lincoln Riley, has he talked to him about that? And he goes, yeah. He said he's a different player now. Even though he was good last year, we saw what he did down the end of the season, and he's a better quarterback now.
Well, they lost a great receiver in Westbrook, but I think their other receivers are better. I mean, I just really do. Badette is going to be a star. I mean, this dude led the SEC in yards per reception. We talked about Andrews. Lamb, what a great catch he made and everything. The Brown kid, the junior college kid, Meade. They got a group of pretty good receivers.
Yeah, Meade looked a lot better to me the other day. And that Lamb is going to be a star.
He will be. And we'll talk about C.D. Lamb and the rest of them when we come back on the OU Football Preview Show.
I'm attorney Noble McIntyre at McIntyre Law. Over the past 20 years, we have fought for Oklahomans who have been injured by medical malpractice and medical device injuries. These injuries are caused by products including defective hip implants, transvaginal mesh implants, Zofran, Xarelto, Invocana, and IVC filters. Unfortunately, these type of injuries happen every day, and it's good to have a local expert to turn to for help. On behalf of myself and the entire McIntyre Law team, I can assure you, no one will work harder than we will.
One thing that is near and dear to our hearts at Ball Golf is junior golf.
These players are our golfers of tomorrow.
We don't teach just the skills of golf, but the attitude, the temperament, positive self-talk, and the confidence that are difficult for young players. We stress the fundamentals, but two areas we always target are the power and speed and the detail with short game. We help them learn how to practice and how to be productive with their practice time. At Ball Golf, we pride ourselves in helping the juniors achieve their goals.
Have you been trapped in the desert? McKenna can rescue you. Call McKenna Heat and Air for residential and commercial heat and air service today, and let our family take care of yours.
Hi, it's Sam at Louie's Grill and Bar, where we are famous for delicious burgers like our new Deep South Burger, featuring sliced ham, smoky barbecue sauce, and fried green tomatoes. At Louie's, we're in your neighborhood.
Why have people trusted Sam's Optical for over 30 years for their eyeglass needs?
I think I'm the new kid on the block with Sam's. As a matter of fact, when I came here, I wasn't coming here to buy glasses. I was coming here to get some information to where the doctor's office was next door, and just the ambiance and the atmosphere. After they gave me the information I needed, I went to my eye doctor. Then I came back in and felt like I was at home.
Sam's Optical for over 30 years, bringing you the best prices and service at any of Sam's locations.
Laser Light Lift, an exclusive skin restoring procedure, can revive your unique beauty. Laser Light Lift is a fast, safe, and effective non-surgical alternative to the conventional facelift.
Call Laser Light today to save 20% this month only.
Did you know at Pat's Tire Pros and Auto Repair, we sell tires for less than the big boys? And unlike the big boys, Pat's Tire Pros is locally owned. Plus, we give free courtesy rides.
With one of the largest tire inventories in the state, we have the right tires at the right prices for your vehicle. So save time and money by buying local at Pat's Tire Pros and Auto Repair.
Now through July 31st, receive up to $140 off select Goodyear tires at Pat's Tire Pro and Auto Repair.
And welcome back, OU Football Preview Show from XR Tickets and Entertainment. Beautiful place here. Shawn Norman and the XR Ticket staff will take care of your ticket. If you need one for anything in the country, for concerts, football, all sporting events, XR Entertainment has that for them.
Absolutely. And it's not too late to get Ohio State tickets. It's or obviously, any of the home game tickets. Once Oklahoma beats Ohio State, all those home game tickets are going to catch fire.
OU tickets for OU Texas, all that's available here. 600-911 or xrtickets.com. Now, we've talked about the running backs and the wide receivers. Mark Andrews in the press conference, everybody's talking about Mark Andrews, what a good quality receiver he is. But with his attention that Ohio State is going to pay him, Al, don't you think that's going to open it up perhaps for Badette or Meade or somebody over the other side?
I do. It would be interesting to see how Ohio State tries to cover Andrews. It's going to be he's such a mismatch.
Yeah, mismatch.
Because of his size and his strength, and he can run with the ball after he catches it.
Now, the one thing about it is that Ohio State has as good athletes as anybody in the country. So their linebackers are going to be able to run with him a little bit. But I just like the actual fact of the matter is that he's going to garner double coverage, which means somebody else, Baker's going to have to find somebody else and beat
And
him.
it'll be tough to double because these other guys will kill you. Badette and those guys at Lamb will kill you. Brown, they can put out their Mead. So it'll be interesting what they try to do with that.
You know, and then the other side of the ball is OU's defense, because to me, last year, Ohio State ran the ball when they wanted to. And then they had those great passes, those back shoulder passes to Brown. But I think this year OU is going to have a tough time again stopping the Ohio State run.
Well, if they can't stop the run, it's going to be a long day. They got to slow it down some because that'll open the passing game. And Ohio State late last year was a bad offensive team. They really were. First day against Indiana, they were a bad offensive team.
Well, now they only averaged 135 yards passing the last 7 games of the year last year. J.T. Barrett's not a good passer.
No, he's not.
So if OU, I mean, if you're Mike Stoops, Al, Shawn, I mean, don't you try your best to shut down the run game if you can?
You got to shut him down. You cannot let him beat you with his feet.
Yes.
And I watched Indiana game so many times. He was 3rd and long. He gets 8 yards, 9 yards. You cannot let him beat you with your feet.
Well, the one thing about it is, Shawn, and you know as well as anybody, OU's defense is a lot more athletic than Indiana's. But with the freshman middle linebacker, I mean, that, you know, you're going to try to do things with him. Maybe not. He's going to be able to take care of that job.
You still got to sell out and stop the run in this game. I mean, it's especially at their place. If you stop the run, and you know, obviously you're not going to hold them to 3 and out. I mean, they're going to get yards. But if you can stop them in a consistent way to keep them between the 40s or between the 30s, then you've got a chance. And if you look up and Barrett's got 275 yards passing at the end of the night, then we didn't do something right in the back end.
And I have much more confidence in the back end this year than they had last year.
Oh, there's no doubt, because they were picking on that one corner last year. Yeah, that's And Mike Stoops' philosophy is to stop the run. I mean, when you play somebody, you're going to stop the run first. So they got to be able to. The tailback cannot have a big day running the ball.
Well, and that's the thing about it. I think OU's going to scheme for that, and just if they have to go one-on-one.
You got to let 3rd and 8 and make his arm beat you.
Yes, that's the scheme. That's what you try to do, is make Barrett's arm beat you, not his feet and not the tailback, and then you got a chance to go in there and get a victory.
Yeah, that's it. Make him 3rd and long.
Yeah, and keep in mind they may have a true freshman starting
tailback.
And obviously he looked real good against Indiana, but I think a lot of people look good against Indiana.
Oh, you tried to get that kid.
yeah. J.K. Dowling's out. And
kid.
Weber got 120-something yards last year, and Mike Weber, he may or may not be back.
He said this girl week he's playing.
He is playing. Okay,
Well,
he's the one that got 121 yards last year, so he's a quality back. Like you say, it all comes down to J.T. Barrett. If you can stop him from beating you with his feet, then you got a chance and stop the run. So, it's going to be a tough task for OU to go into Columbus and win that, but there's they have Baker Mayfield and some other things, some other assets they can use. Hey, let me tell you about next week. Have lunch with Al. How about that at O'Connell's Burgers and Beer right on Campus Corner in Norman? All you have to do, the first 5 people that come in and say, hey, I want to have lunch with Al, gets a free lunch, a $10 free lunch at O'Connell's next Tuesday at noon, lunch with Al at O'Connell's. We'll be right back from XR Entertainment after this. As part of our arrangement with Laser Light Stem Cell Treatment, we will be giving out injury reports on OU football players and other major athletes around the country. And it will be sponsored by Laser Light Stem Cell. Dr. Victoria Johnson and her staff have now got the latest stem cell technology to help you recover from knee pain, hip pain, joint pain. Any of that, it can be alleviated by stem cell therapy at Laser Light Skin Clinic on North May. You can give them a call, 841-0500. No need to go out of state or out of the country to get the latest in stem cell technology. Stay right here in Oklahoma City and get relief from your pain, joint pain, knee pain, or other pain from Laser Light Stem Cell Technology.
Cajun King Restaurant in Oklahoma City features the best Cajun food buffet in Oklahoma. On Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, they have such items as gumbo, shrimp and crawfish etouffee, candied yams,
red beans and rice, jambalaya, black-eyed peas, blackened catfish, fried shrimp, frog legs, southern fried chicken, crab cakes, boudin balls, and the best fried catfish in Oklahoma City. Check out their homemade bread pudding with whiskey sauce. Now they do catering too. Come out and enjoy the great Cajun food at the Cajun King Restaurant, 5816 Northwest 63rd, just east of MacArthur.
I'm attorney Noble McIntyre at McIntyre Law. Over the past 20 years, we have fought for Oklahomans who have been injured by medical malpractice and medical device injuries. These injuries are caused by products including defective hip implants, transvaginal mesh implants, Zofran, Xarelto, Invocana, and IVC filters. Unfortunately, these type of injuries happen every day, and it's good to have a local expert to turn to for help. On behalf of myself and the entire McIntyre Law team, I can assure you, no one will work harder than we will.
Stem cell therapy, now offered at Laser Light Skin Clinic. Dr. Victoria Johnson and the staff at Laser Light now recommend stem cell therapy if you have chronic pain or arthritis in your hands, shoulders, knees, or hips. You might consider this new inventive therapy, which promotes normal tissue healing and the production of new cartilage. We can help you regain your youthful vitality and gusto. Please call Laser Light Skin Clinic today to schedule your free consultation.
Hi, it's Sam at Louie's Grill and Bar, where we are famous for delicious burgers like our new Deep South Burger, featuring sliced ham, smoky barbecue sauce, and fried green tomatoes. At Louie's, we're in your neighborhood.
When you live in Oklahoma, the place to get your mattresses is at the Mattress Place. You see, Paul, the owner, is from Oklahoma, and he is sick and tired of seeing fellow Oklahomans pay outrageous prices on mattresses. The Mattress Place has queen, pillow top, mattress, and box springs for only $2.99, and king pillow top mattresses for $4.39. Twin sets for $1.25. The Mattress Place carries Simmons, Beauty Rest, Orthopedic, American Bedding, Primo International, Corsicana, and much, much more. The Mattress Place sells furniture too. Coaster, Ashley, Signature, living room, bedroom, dining room, office. The Mattress Place has special financing available. Regular financing and zero credit financing. Pay $10 down, take it home, and pay it off in 100 days. Mattress Place on 59th Street between Western and Penn. And welcome back, OU Football Preview Show. Rick Heath, Al Eschbach, Shawn Norman from XR Entertainment and Tickets. And you've got a lot of things going on here at XR.
Absolutely. Not only do we have the tickets, but we have the limos. So, you know,
that's the entertainment part.
That's
people
the
can
entertainment
go get. Al and I still need to get in that Mercedes and go cruising around.
Yeah, and you know, we specialize in the Sprinter van, and they call it a van. It looks like a van that would go to the airport, but it's really not that type of van inside. When you get in and look around, you know, I'm 6'5", I can stand up in the thing. Got plenty of room, you know, and most of everything that we have is brand new, so it's top of the line luxury. It's not that little old sedan limo that you've got to get in, crawl around, and have half your underwear sticking out. You know?
Well, you don't want that, but it's a great thing to hear at XR Tickets and Entertainment, where if you're going out for the night, you're out on the town, get a limo from XR, or if you've got weddings, anything like that, just give them a call. Have them give you a call.
Yeah, absolutely. We'd be glad to take care of you. You know, we send a lot of people to the OU games, some of the OSU games, obviously concerts here in Tulsa, Dallas, all around kind of the region. So keep us in mind.
You bet. Also, I want to thank some wonderful sponsors, and that's the Trails Golf Club in Norman, a great championship course. If you're looking for a place to join in a family-friendly atmosphere, give the Trails Golf Club in Norman a call. Also, Sooner CrossFit. If you're looking to get in the best shape of your life, Sooner CrossFit takes care of intermediate, beginner, and expert CrossFit enthusiasts. SoonerCrossFit.com. And also, the Mattress Place on 59th Street between Western and Penn. You know, do your grocery shopping at the local grocery store, but do your mattress shopping at the Mattress Place, 59th Street between Western and Penn. Paul and the staff will take care of you at the Mattress Place. $2.99 queen pillow top sets for only $2.99. And also Dr. Jimmy Conway, orthopedic specialist. He is a specialist for shoulder injuries. So softball, baseball, football players, if you have a problem with your shoulder, Dr. Jimmy Conway is the expert you need to get a hold of. That's drjimmyconwaymd.com for more advice about shoulder injuries. Now, guys, it's going to be tough to go in there. But special teams, Al, has got to be a part of this. I mean, you mentioned missing a field goal on the opening drive last year was a big part of it.
Well, you'd think 40 years ago, when they went on Shawn, he didn't only not kick the winning one. He hit other field goals in the game, over 40 yards. So that is so. I kind of think that Riley, unless they get game, if they're on a lot. If it's 4th and short, I think you're probably going to go for it. I mean, can anybody have confidence right now?
Not until he's proven it, and
right.
And you don't put him out there unless you really do have confidence. Now, if it's a 25-yard or something like that.
Yeah, and if it's 4th and long, you got to kick it. But you're right. Last year they could have momentum. Great drive, first drive of the game. Boom, 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 right down the field. It stalls. Chip shot field goal, you miss it.
Yeah, and so Ohio State scored 2 of their touchdowns against Indiana on special teams turnovers. So they've got good special teams. OU's going to have to match that, Shawn.
Yeah, no, and just like the game the other night, the big game of the week was Florida State and Alabama. That game was really nip and tuck, 10-7, until some special teams plays happened, and obviously propelled Alabama to victory. So, yeah, in a lot of these big games, 9 times out of 10, special teams is very important.
Yeah, and special teams, punting coverage, kickoff coverage. That Ohio State's had some, like a pick 6 that they gave up last year. Baker Mayfield did. So it's imperative that Baker has a good game. He gets yardage. If he throws, Al, what did you say? Over 300 yards, they have a good chance.
If he doesn't turn it over.
If he doesn't turn it over, and
they
turn
can't,
over.
They can't turn it over to them. You just cannot lose a battle of turnovers to them. Get no chance if that happens.
Well, yeah, because they're not going to give up a lot. Urban Meyer teams don't ordinarily give up. I'm thinking that the defensive backs need to come up with a pick. J.T. Barrett doesn't throw the ball that well. If they end up having to make him throw the ball, the defensive backs got to get a pick.
Yeah, they got to get a good pass rush.
Yeah, good pass rush. We need turnovers. I mean, when's the last time you really remember these defensive backs, linebackers getting 2 or 3 picks in a game? It's just we've got to have some things go our way, and to win that game.
And I think the main thing is, I think the focus is on the quarterbacks. Baker Mayfield, everybody on the OU sidelines got confidence in him. Now, even though J.T. Barrett has won a lot of games, the last, 2/3 of last year, he wasn't very good. Hopefully, that
you got
continues.
points. The over and under in Vegas is 64.5, so Vegas thinks it's going to be a high-scoring game.
Yeah, so OU's got to score over 30 to win it.
Yes, they do. I agree with that.
And that's going to be tough. So that's going to do it for this week's show. We are at XR Entertainment. If you're looking for tickets or limos, you got to give them a call, 600-911, or go to xrtickets.com. That's going to do it for this week. We'll see you next time. OU Football Preview Show.